Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be putting this bike on rollers. I don't know if you know this, but you can buy a set of rollers, but I found in my case they cost roughly $200, and I don't want to pay that. So I came up with an idea. I am going to be making my own. And here are the materials. You got a rolling pin. You'll need 2 of those. The other one's in the basket right there. And 4 2x4s. Doesn't matter what they're cut to. And then 2 pieces of plywood. I'll show you why later. And I'll put this thing together. See you when it's partially assembled. Okay, a little update on the build process. I do have it partially assembled. This side will be where the non-drive wheel will be supported, and this was where the rolling pin will go. There'll be 2. There'll be mounted roughly right here, one on this side too. I will mount that up and get back to you guys. Okay, I'm back. Here it is, all fully assembled. You got the rollers right here. This will be where the drive wheel goes, which is right there. And then this is where the stationary wheel goes. Let me get it set up and I'll show you guys how it works. Okay guys, I have it built now. I did have to make one modification to it because I did try it out and the weight of me plus the bike were a bit too much for these rolling pins, so I put a piece of wood right there to kind of support some of the weight of the bike, so it's not all on the pins. Right now only one of them turns if I turn the pedal like that. I do use my phone to record everything that this wheel is turning. You can see the there. And the cadence sensor is right there. I will ride this so you can hear all the noises it makes and how the stats that I get when I'm pedaling this thing on the rig I just made. Okay guys, I'm on the bike right now. I hope you like the view. This is more of a POV shot, so it's basically what I see. I'm not sure if you can see the screen, but my speedometer is right here, the cadence, and then this is basically my remaining distance and the time I've done on this. I'm at the remainder of this workout. So here I go, I'm pedaling right now. It does take a bit for it to auto resume, but it does end up doing what it's supposed to. And the cadence for some reason likes to go in and out. So right now it's reading, and now for some reason it goes in and out from 0 to 43 is usually my average. If I pedal faster, it goes up. So there is a good idea of what I'm dealing with this rig I built. Okay guys, well, I was trying it out for about another 2 miles and something terrible happened to one of the pins. Here's what the pin's supposed to look like, and now this is what it looks like. It melted that little plastic piece, which is not good. So I thought, let's not use rolling pins, let's use, the hubs from a wheel. So that's what I did. Right here. I already built it. I can't use this because the resistance, it is too strong for me. I'm in first gear and it's really hard to turn around these pedals, even by hand. I can barely make a full rotation in the pedals with these. So, I have another idea in mind. I will show you that idea in the next clip. Okay guys, I'm back. You can see a little bit of the idea I have. I'll get to that in a second. I've decided to take those hubs back because just too much resistance for me. So, the last idea that I can think of, I still have to make a mount to lift this bike so both wheels are kind of floating in the air. Nothing really attached to them. And then the brake caliper right there that I got off that bike right there. So it's not quite complete yet. The squeeze brake right here, it's right here. It doesn't do anything yet. I haven't really decided where I'm going to put that, but it does move. I still have to fix that, which I can. I attached it to the basket right there with a bunch of screws. And then the brake caliper is just screwed into the wood. There's only one screw in there right now, attaching it to the 2x4. But when there's two, it won't move like this. So, that's what I got so far right now. I'm going to stop this, probably continue it tomorrow, build the stand for the bike, and then figure out the brake caliper, how I'm going to make that work. In case you don't know, this is going to work by having the brakes squeeze consistently, which will provide resistance on the tire. So it's not freewheeling. I hope this works. But you'll find out along with me. I have the stand built now. As you can see right there. All it is two 2x4s. And then a triangle cut at the top to hold the axle. So this is the setup. I haven't figured out how to make the brake handle work. I think you have to keep these cables right here from moving around. I haven't figured that out yet. But for the time being, I have this all pulled together so that brake pad right there is rubbing on the edge of this rim. And the rim can take it because these are exactly the same rims as the front. The front have squeeze brakes. Like what I'm trying to replicate right there. So I'm going to get on the bike and try it out. See how well this works. Okay, I'm on the bike right now. But before we get to riding, I'd like to say I have almost 300 miles. As you can see right there, it's 299.7 so far this year. I wish it was a little more. As you can see, this snow just kind of prevented me from getting as many miles as I would like. And this is kind of why I made the rig I made. So let's get to riding this. See how well this works. Let's start this. I would say the speed is a little slower than what I average outside. That's okay, as long as it's around here. I would say it's pretty okay. And the pedaling, it does feel like there's resistance there, which is good. It's not like freewheeling, which is what I'm trying to avoid. The stand I built is very sturdy. Pretty impressed with that. I think that'll about do it. I think I'm gonna try it out for a week and then make a video on how I felt about that for a week. If you don't want to miss that, please consider subscribing and like the video. And also, I'd like to know, do you guys use a homemade trainer or do you buy a trainer online and use that? Please let me know in the comments. That'll about wrap it up. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.